Good day, beautiful people. Intentions, intentions, intentions. This is an offshoot of the videos that I have been making about voodoo and hoodoo and things that we practice and we don't even know that we're practicing them. I get mostly good comments and people recognizing the fact that it wasn't all evil, which was the actual intention of the video. However, I do get a few here and there that say, oh, this is evil and we shouldn't be doing this and that. Yes, of course, I'm not talking about using it for evil. I'm talking about the fact that it was actually used for good and for our good. And so the following things are some things that can be either good or bad based on your intentions. Just like hoodoo is based on your intentions. You can use it for good, for healing, for the advancement of yourself, your family, for the protection of your family, or you can use it for bad, to hurt people and get your way in abuse. So the first and the biggest is the Bible. The Bible can be used for good or for evil. The words of the Bible can be used for good or evil. They can be used to inspire and to set an example, or they can be used in spells and the total subjugation, manipulation, and annihilation of a people based on religion and mind control. And if you want an example, the slave trade, in which slaves were forcibly converted to Christianity and or Islam. You can talk about all the holy wars, which were said to be done in the name of quote unquote God, but they were misusing the Bible to get their way. And the wars that were done like I said, in the name of the Quran and Islam, where people were forced to convert. So there are many ways that the Bible can be used for good or evil. It just depends on the intentions, once again, of the person using it. Then you have fire. Fire can be used to keep you warm for cooking, or it can be used to destroy. Water. Water can be used to nourish, hydrate, or drown and destroy. It just depends on who's doing it. How much of it that there is present also matters. Then you have weapons. Weapons can be used as tools. They can be used to protect, to make life easier, to hunt. They can also be used to destroy and to take life. Again, it depends on the intentions of the person, because they can also be used as self-defense, in which you have to, take the life of someone, but, not to your own choice. Another thing that is just based on your intentions is observing the sun, the moon, and the stars. Unfortunately, a lot of religious people will tell you that looking at the sun, the moons, the stars, and reading them and just following them and, letting them guide you is a problem. When you had our ancestors that used the sun, the moon, and the stars to help guide them to freedom. So they can be used for inspiration and guidance, just like the three wise men used the sun, the moon, the stars to find Yeshua when he was born. So we got to stop listening to people that have no idea what they're talking about, that just want to deem everything evil because they've been brainwashed. Another thing that can be good or bad, depending on the intentions, is the government. The government is supposed to be used for organization, to maintain order and protection. It can also be used to abuse, control, and dominate. Last but not least, you have money. Money, 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 quote unquote, is the root of all evil, so some people say. But that's not true. That's not what it says at all. It says the love of money is the root of all evil, because if you love money too much, you can make it your quote unquote God, and it makes you do things that hurt other people to get it, to step on other people, abuse other people in order to get it. And that's what would make it evil. But money is a tool. It's a tool to help you and to also allow you to survive in the world that we live in. It takes money for war, and it also takes money to feed the poor. So in essence, this all is just to say that we need balance. We need to know that not all things are evil, and not all things are all good either. Balance is the key. Everything is not black and white all the time. So we need wisdom to know when things are being used for good and to know when things are being used for evil. And we need to know when to use what and how to use it. So I want to thank you all for listening. Let me know your questions, comments, your concerns, your thoughts on what I'm saying about intentions. Because like I said, everything is just not one thing or the other in this world that we're living in. And unfortunately, over time, a lot of things have been changed and lied about and abused. And we have to wake up and ask for a deeper understanding and wisdom on our own and for our own good, not just listening to what other people say. So I want to thank you all for listening, and you be blessed.